apart from Gujarati, we Gujus have a different culture, but we have all seen these Punjabis, Marwadis people who all have different cultures.
Yeah. So, and for us, Guju's food is the first thing.
Oh my God, I love Guju food.
And especially when we are in
Khaman, dokla, rocha, we cannot miss that.
and being in Surat, I mean, food is the only thing that people.
In fact, I would like to say for being a dietitian to survive in Surat, it's a very easy thing. I mean, लोग खाते हैं, लोग खिलाते हैं और हमारे पास आते हैं.
Welcome back, my fabulous listeners, to another episode of Women of Ajiliyaa podcast. I am your host, Ajita, Italiya, owner and creative director of Ajiliyaa, the multi-designer store. After one amazing episode with Isha Dadawala, where we talked about her journey, struggles, and achievements. And today, I'm excited to introduce our very special guest and a beautiful lady, Keta Shah. Keta is a renowned consultant dietitian and a nutritionist who has helped numerous women achieve their health goals. We are thrilled to have her on the show and to gain insights from her vast experience. So grab a cup of coffee and get ready to dive into this exciting conversation. We hope this episode will inspire you to make healthy choices and to prioritize your well-being. Without further ado, let's welcome Dr. Keta Shah to the Women of Ajiliyaa podcast.
Hello and welcome, Keta. It's a pleasure to have you here today, and you're looking beautiful.
Thank you so much. And as always, I have to compliment you that you look amazing.
Thank you. But as an image consultant, I must say that, today you've put up everything so well. The pearls and, the ring and everything, it's complementing each other.
Thank you so much. So most of the learning from you, I should say.
Chalo, let's get started now.
Yes.
So I have a lot of questions.
Of course.
Because even as a woman, I mean, who wouldn't want to know? Like, every woman wants to lose weight or be healthy,
That is a dream of all women.
Every woman, right?
Yes.
And nowadays, it's good that, the awareness is also there and, people have got active with that, taking care of their health and all. So let's get started.
Yes.
So tell me, Keta, what inspired you to become a dietitian and nutritionist? And how did you get started in this field?
Okay, so basically you know that I'm a doctor. So I was practicing as a medical officer in Mehta's Hospital of Surat. So that's one of the known hospital. And one fine day I was working with ICU patient and we find that there is a requirement of dietitian, but we were not able to find a good dietitian to survive with the patient. And that moment, it was just turning point that I thought, let us go with the flow and let me start with the dietetic study. So I started that study in 2007 and I finished it by 2009 and then I'm here.
Oh, wow. And I think in those days...
yeah, it was 2007. So
right.
Almost 15 years back, I suppose.
Yeah.
Right? So it was difficult.
Nice. So can you tell us about a time when you faced a personal struggle with your own health or nutrition and how you overcame it?
Yeah, so I think I should say for all the women, the personal struggle part is their pregnancy. I mean, after the delivery phase.
Absolutely.
Right? So, of course, I was also overweight like others and I was weighing 74, 75 kgs after delivery. And then now I'm back to 60 kgs. So that 15 kgs of weight loss, that was like my personal struggle. I cannot say struggle. I put efforts. But yeah, that is the point where I also have to follow the diet regime, particularly after, that we eat so many things during Japa.
Yes.
We say it 40 days period.
40 days.
So some ghee, some laddus, and then again.
And that particular time during pregnancy and delivery, I mean, and basically during the first pregnancy,
Yes,
we are also not aware of what is happening, what should be done, and then there are ample of people in the family and friends and everyone suggesting,
you XYZ things. I mean,
and ghee is a must.
must, yeah. In fact, I would like to say that ghee nowadays also is must, but it has to be taken in optimum.
Yes.
amount. Yeah, it has to be taken in normal amount. You cannot have all the day ghee and
Yeah, like nowadays, I mean, we have a lot of diets that that allows us to have
Yes.
ghee, but in
Yes.
proportion,
In
and
proportion, of
the
course.
way you consume it.
Yes, and that has to be scientific amounts for that, scientific calories for that, which we need to count
Yeah,
for that particular diet.
yeah, and I think during delivery also, when we have those all the gundar pak and methi pak, and that has ghee, but then that has sugar also.
Sugar also. So priorly that has to be taken because उस टाइम पे मदर्स भी बहुत काम करती थी. They don't have that कि सिर्फ बच्चे को संभालने का काम नहीं था. They have all the other activities also to do. So they need some extra calories that time. But nowadays बच्चे को संभालने के लिए I think we need a helper.
Right.
So we are not using that much calories, so we don't require to eat that much ghee.
Right. And that time, as you said, women were working.
Yes.
And now everybody works out actually, and they do pregnancy yoga also,
Yes.
and pregnancy exercises also, prenatal classes.
Prenatal classes also nowadays. But again, so the workout part is, I mean, the working out things are very normal. I mean, you don't burn much calories. It's not a hard work. It's basically the stretching and strengthening of the body. So extra calories do not need now.
Right. Okay. So, how do you incorporate cultural diversity in your approach to nutrition and dietetics?
Okay. So cultural diversity, I would like to say that now it's been 15 years of my practice. So it comes, of course, with the experience. And whenever we are studying in college time, like our teachers were or professors were saying, "Ke, you are a Jain, you are a vegetarian, do not forget non-vegetarian food to prescribe your clients." So they used to teach us that way, okay, you should add all the cultural things and you should take in account all the diversity in your practice also.
Right.
So it comes with the help of my teachers and of course with the experience also. Like Surat is, so many people, apart from Gujarati, we Gujjus have a different culture, but we have all seen these Punjabis, Marwadis people who all have different cultures.
Yeah. So, and for us, Guju's food is the first thing.
Oh my God, I love Gujju food.
And especially when we are in
Khamar,
Surat.
Dokla, Rocha, we cannot miss that.
And being in Surat, I mean, food is the only thing that people...
In fact, I would like to say for being a dietitian to survive in Surat, it's a very easy thing. I mean, लोग खाते हैं, लोग खिलाते हैं, और हमारे पास आते हैं.
So you get clients, your clients are always ready. You're not never short of clients.
Of course, touch wood. But yeah, that is of course, it's a joke apart. But along with that, I mean, there are a lot of diseases are there with this. We haven't seen in our time, like we were very sort of, we did not hear about PCODs. I mean,
Right.
we heard,
Yeah.
but not so many cases. Like nowadays, from 10 out of 8 girls have PCOS.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can call it hyperinsulinemia also. So people are having insulin resistance also. So these all are hormonal imbalance things and problem areas are there
Yeah.
nowadays because of food and because of lifestyle.
And also, don't we feel that nowadays, pre-menopause and
Yes.
the menopause has started too early?
Yeah, that age is too early. I mean, 35 is like for females. Females have started accepting कि 35 हुआ है now, तो
Yeah,
I'm in
I
my
mean-
menopausal age, premenopausal age, and they are getting symptoms.
Yeah.
When we are talking about cultural thing, so initially, Marwari people were having dal bati churma. So that bati is full of,
I'm already hungry.
So please then, let's do one thing. We'll be having this party after this shoot. Sure.
And with your prescription. that
Yeah.
I know.
So this is what I'm saying you, how we can have dal bati now. So initially they were having dal bati with lots of ghee and dal with lots of ghee and that churma that with jaggery. So nowadays, if when Marwadi's client is coming to me and if he's asking, ma'am, dal bati churma to chahiye every Sunday, then I used to say them, एक काम करो भैया, बाटी एक ले लो, ठीक है, बिना घी की ले लो, दाल ले लो, दाल में 1 चम्मच घी का तड़का लगा दो, and then have churma with ghee, with good, with a little bit ghee in that. So in that way, we are restricting calories and fat intake with the same dal bati churma. Of course, we need to compromise with the taste.
Yes.
But that's how the lifestyle is. Yeah, of course, proportion and taste. Both we need to compromise, but that is all lifestyle is about. I mean, if you are not going to work out in field, or then we are having, that sedentary lifestyle, so we need to compromise somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
So
the calories that you put in,
we need to burn that. Yeah,
out
of course.
also, like working out or something. Some way it has to
Some
be
way
out.
it has to be there. So culture is always there, but now we have changed it in a little.
Yeah. Okay. So the next question, the ratio of women having PCOD have been increasing as we just spoke right now. So how does diet matters in lowering the risk of such chronic illnesses?
It matters a lot. It matters a lot. Because nowadays I've seen that there is no medication for PCOD or this type of hormonal imbalance. Like I said, for the hyperinsulinemia or insulin resistance, we don't have that particular medicine which can cure the diseases. For example, if you have viral infection, we have antibiotics, we have, cough cold symptomatic treatment, right? But for the PCOD or for the insulin resistance, we don't have medication to cure that. Lifestyle is the only thing that can be, it can cure with that, right? And I will not say only lifestyle. So basically, when we talk about diet, nowadays, I feel that your diet should be your lifestyle. So whatever I'm prescribing in your diet, it has to be your lifestyle. So diet is going to help a lot for PCOD. And the way, whenever we are talking about all this disorder, weight loss is the most important thing that any doctor will suggest you. And for any weight loss, 80% is diet and 20% is exercise. But that exercise part is also must. So diet, exercise and lifestyle modification, like no Netflixing at night. No sleep. That is what I want.
Regular.
So regular sleep, stress level, everything comes in.
Yeah. I mean, and nowadays balancing these all things together is actually very difficult. But then, you just need to know yourself first and, I think then you can do it.
And people come up with the जीना ही छोड़ दे क्या इतने सात्विक life जी के and I am like कि यार यही तो lifestyle है, this is the only option you have, babe.
But then I think that we eventually realize after a certain age, when we
in 20s or
20s, I mean, you are happy-go-lucky, nothing is happening, and you are eating anything, and you're not even gaining weight or anything. How much ever you eat, but then sometimes after certain age, different people, not everybody, but different people do get different things happening. True. And then they realize, and then they
then that this is the now
then they wake up that it's high time
to do that. In fact,
and then they come to Keta.
Yes, and in fact I would like to say that out of 10, 8 people are like, I'm saying every day every day to them, okay, boss, this is compulsory for you. Now you are not doing weight loss for your, look to being, thin, और आपको अपने, favorite clothes में आना है. People are coming with that कि मुझे इस तरह के clothes पहना है, I want to be in bikini, मुझे summer body चाहिए. But then 10 out of 8 people are like that कि भाई compulsion है because they have health issues.
Right, right. And Keta, you also specialize with sports.
Yes, of
that
course.
thing,
Right. Yeah, sports
So,
nutrition.
yeah, sports nutrition. So, anything to say?
Yeah. So nowadays, Surat is so much aware
Yeah.
about athletics.
Sports and-
For example, running. And I know, you have done this cycling 5 years back or
Yeah,
more than
five-
that? Yeah, 5 years, 5 to 6 years back. So, you were aware since that time where people were not knowing about what is Piti Valley, what is cycling race, or what are marathons. I'm in fact runner also. So when it comes to sports nutrition, we have to be really precise if we are opting for the particular sports. For example, if we are running 21 kilometer or we are running half marathon or full marathon, we have to be very specific with the hydration level, with the protein intake, with the vitamins intake, with all other macro and micronutrients also. So sports nutrition comes when we are into particular sports and we need to improve that sports. For improvement, diet is needed, nutrition is needed. If you want to make it normal, you just want to go with your fitness, and still I would like to say it is everywhere, but still to chalega. But particularly hydration, nutrients, for that we have to go with the sports.
The clients who are into sports, then for protein and all, what do you suggest? That we hear a lot of things that, extra protein,
Supplements and all that,
is
yeah.
not good for your body also.
Yeah.
So then how do you go with them?
Okay, so I would not say it's not good for the body. If you are taking from a good brand and if it is authentified, the authentication certificate is there, then we should go with that. But yeah, we have to take everything in consideration. Like if a patient is running marathon or if patient is doing gymming, so basic minimum requirement of protein is 1 gram per kg per day. So initially I just try that actually how much protein a person is taking. If person is taking only 30 gram protein per day where his weight is 80 kgs, I cannot directly give 50 kgs, 50 gram protein extra. So first I like to fulfill it with the basic nutrients, basic food, homemade food, right? For example, I'm giving them more of paneer, more of soya beans, more of pulses. If a person is non-vegetarian, I give them eggs or chicken, and that way I try to give them more protein from food, natural sources, right? And then if it can be digested properly, then only I'll go with the supplements. So it has to be, how the condition is improved.
Right. The next question. How do you encourage your patients to make sustainable changes to their eating habits rather than just temporary fixes?
So I never believe in temporary fixes, right? I always tell them that whatever I am prescribing you, it is going to be your lifestyle. So first I do the consultation, right? I do not give them directly diet. I first do the consultation and आप बोलो कि घबरा रही हूँ तो घबरा रही हूँ, but this is going to be your lifestyle. So when it comes to sustainable changes, I used to prefer I used to study their normal routine first, that what are their routine, and according to I do minor changes only. I never ask them to go just out of the box and do something this or something that. Like if I have so many Marwadi clients, right? So they used to come from the office or shop at 9 or 10 p.m. at night. So I cannot ask them कि 6 बजे आ जाओ भैया दुकान बंद करके और डिनर कर लो, right?
Right.
So what we have to do, I will give them 2-3 options. First option, I'm just giving the example. First option, if they can ask for the tiffin at their office,
Right.
so that is the first best option that they can have. Second option, it's not possible, then I give some good healthy snack, which is like, filling, stomach filling snack at 6 or 7 p.m. in the evening, and at 9 or 10 p.m. just soup and some salad. But that they have to manage, and that is going to be their lifestyle, because to eat at 9 or 10 p.m. at night is not the ideal way of your lifestyle. So that too you need to move out of your comfort zone.
Right.
So this is how we can make them to do changes.
So now tell me, you must be having a lot of clients who must be coming. 2 महीने बाद मेरी शादी है और
Yes.
मुझे इतना
And
वेट लॉस करना है और प्लीज मुझे ये करना है, आप मुझे करके दो.
Yeah. So,
how
that
do
is-
you face
so I face, almost every single day all this type of thing. And in fact, people are coming with Ajiliyaa के नाम से भी कि Ajiliyaa में मुझे ये लहंगा पसंद आया है and we want to get fit into that. And I was like, you want to get fit into the लहंगा and you want to get 4 inches, मुझे कम कर दो या ये कर दो. So when people come with that particular demand, so we need to fix it up. So I try to manage with the intermittent fasting or sometimes with low calorie diet. I don't give them, big promises, but we try to manage. And the most important part I would like to say कि 2 महीने के बाद शादी के बाद भी आप 1-2 महीने और मेरे पास आओ, जिससे if a person is doing intermittent fasting, तो उसके बाद मैं उसको नॉर्मल रूटीन में वापस डाल सकूँ. आई डोंट वांट टू कि इंटरमीडिएट फास्टिंग के लिए छोड़ दिया, लहंगे में फिट हो गए, एंड देन अगेन लाइक ब्लोइंग अप आफ्टर मैरिज. एंड इंडियन शादी, इंडियन खाना, देन उसके बाद की रस्म सब होती है.
But you know what, I would like to add one thing when you said that, people come to you कि मुझे अजीलिया में ये अच्छा लगा है and I want to lose weight for that. And we have clients here who come up, मैं थोड़ा weight loss कर लूँगी, then मैं ये outfit लूँगी. But then it is actually, as an image consultant, I feel, it's not what you wear, it's how you wear it.
How you carry
we
it.
suggest our clients that, how much ever your different body shape is, and we suggest them according to the body shape. And even though they are on a little heavier side or whatever body shape it is, and we help them to look a little slimmer. I mean, you can't just look, small size when you are already in XL, but you can at least balance your look.
Yeah, and of course, if the expert is like you, then definitely you are going to suggest that this is your body shape and you should not go with this thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, any person is going to look good and beautiful.
And like, many times we suggest that you should go to Keta.
That's a nice thing.
So that then eventually when the client would lose weight and would come to Ajiliyaa again, would shop.
Of course. So, we people need to do tie-up. I need to tie up with the halwa wala and sweets wala and all junk food counters. So they'll send me the picture and then I need to send it to you also. कि चलो अभी इसमें.
Okay. So let's go to next question now. Otherwise, I think we'll just keep on talking. But it's I'm just having fun. Can you tell us about a client success story that you are particularly proud of? Like in so many years, you've handled so many clients.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to give a name, but then you can just tell us a story.
So yeah, of course, I have many clients who, definitely I will not give their name, but their weight loss is like, I have so many clients who have done 30, 35 kg, 40 kgs tak ka weight loss.
Wow.
Right? And
in what period?
So see, 35 kg to almost 1 or 1.5 year mein ho jata hai if the weight is more than 100 kg, right? But after that also, the best part that they are the clients, they are still maintaining. That's the best part. Like I have started my practice, or my practice I have started since 10 or more than that, but my clinic is more than 5 years. So like they have done with me 3 years back, but still they are in touch with me and they are maintaining well. So for them it's a big victory, I should say, कि they are maintaining and they have lose this much of kgs. And second, apart from weight loss, I have so many clients who have who have fight with their diabetic, with their hyperinsulinemia, and they were on insulin and now they are just off to any medication.
Wow.
So one or two clients I'm having, they were like taking insulin higher doses 3 times a day,
Cool.
and they are just on basic medication.
And of course, I mean, the dedication has to be there, the consistent.
Yeah. So in
you have to be
that case, I would like to thank them that they are following so sincerely. I mean, I have to, use my knowledge and I have to prescribe them a diet. I'm motivating them, definitely. These are my parts, but they are following.
Right.
So that's the main important.
Okay. So, Keta, tell me, what are some of the most common nutritional deficiencies that women face, and how can they be prevented or addressed through diet? Like, women face a lot of deficiencies, and after like maybe particularly more of like after 40,
Menopause, yeah. So I would like to say there are 3 stages of women where they are facing this diet, this nutritional deficiency. First, menarche. So when, menstruation start hota hai in the early age, like nowadays 10, 11, 12
Yeah.
years, right?
Yeah.
So that time we need to take more of iron. Being a female, so if a mother is seeing this video, she has to check on her daughter's iron intake. Iron intake has to be there when it's a menarche stage. Second, pregnancy and delivery stage in our life. So there we need
Sorry to disturb you, but for the iron, as you said, could you suggest some
yes, food. Yeah, of course. So when it comes to iron, there are many food sources which are rich in iron. First is green leafy vegetables, then all type of heavy beans like rajma, chana, chola, and then some millets are there which are rich in iron. So we need to force them, not force them, but motivate them to eat those kind of stuff. Like if for example, if we are making roti, so sometimes we can make रागी की रोटी. If we are making some paratha, तो उसमें थोड़ी पालक डाल दी. So we have to add this way too in the diet. This is how we can increase iron intake in the diet. Now the part is pregnancy and delivery. This is the second phase in female's life where we need maximum nutrients from diet, from supplements. So iron, calcium, protein, these are nutrients which we need to take during our pregnancy and delivery period. So as we have already talked about iron. Now for calcium, we can again have milk and milk products, all beans, all leafy vegetables, banana. So these are rich sources of calcium. And for protein, as we have discussed earlier, all beans, eggs, paneer, chicken. So these are the protein sources. So we need to take all these things regularly in our diet. We should not miss on that.
Yeah. And do you suggest supplements for women like after a certain age, even though they are balancing with the food and diet, but still?
Yes, I would like to suggest some supplements after mainly after the age of menopause. So this is the third stage: premenopause, perimenopause, and postmenopause, where women are actually struggling with their nutrient deficiencies and actually with their health also. So there we need to take the supplements. Like we can take calcium. Then apart from calcium and iron, omega-3 is one of the rich source to help with all the problem areas. So omega-3, we can take the supplements, plus we can take flaxseeds, like Alsi, Gujarati ma apne ne kahiye, so that we can take regularly in our diet.
And also, like our more of Indians, and especially the ones who are vegetarian,
Yes.
they face with a lot of B12
Deficiency also. So that is not only for female, that's for male.
males also.
I mean, yeah. So that's for everyone in India. So because we are vegetarians, so anyway, I mean, we have to take supplements for that. And who are non-vegetarian, but they are not taking that much of non-veg food regularly. So they are also facing those type of problems. Because I have seen, like when I'm prescribing, I'm going through that, medical reports. So they are eating non-veg food, but that is like once in a week, and in form of butter chicken. So the thing is, they're not going to get that much of B12 from that particular.
Right. Keta, now, everybody has a very stressful lifestyle now, even though a housewife or even though a professional person, anyone like a man, a woman or anyone, everybody is facing a lot of stress because there's so much of competition everywhere you go.
Yeah, of course. So
Even on social media, right?
yeah, of course. I mean, social media, I must say, it really gives sometimes you a good stress. I mean, if there is nothing to post, oh shit, I have nothing to post. And when you see others post,
Okay. So, tell me what are some simple and effective ways for women to manage stress and anxiety through their diet and lifestyle habits? Like how would you suggest them to balance?
So for diet, I mean, of course, healthy eating is the only way to manage your stress, and mainly high protein diet, because protein is the most, important part in our diet, which we have to take care. So half of the problems will be solved because of protein. And there are certain food also, like, for the stress relief, I can prescribe chamomile tea, and some like omega-3 fatty acids I can prescribe. But I would like to suggest that we need to change, or we need to improve with our lifestyle. And for that, like for example, for my stress buster is running. So whenever I feel I'm stressed, I start doing running, or I do workout. So that increases the endorphin in our blood, and it gives a really happy feeling to our brain. So it's anyway, endorphins are called as happy hormones. So that is the best therapy what I feel.
Wow.
So start doing workout, you will feel light, you will feel good, and you'll feel amazing.
You know what I do for like when I have a stress thing? A loud music.
Oh wow. And dance probably. Just shake it off, When that is the dancing the way what you want, or the way how you want it.
Yeah.
So that's the best thing, I mean. So anyway, any cardiac activity where your heart rate goes higher, which is going to release endorphins, and you are going to feel amazing.
Yeah.
So maybe whether it is dance or Zumba or running or doing some good HIIT workout, it gives you amazing feeling.
Yeah.
So after all these things, however I look, it didn't matter to me. I really posted on social media again, this is my post-run selfie. That is how you feel. I mean, you don't care.
Yeah. When you are happy, like from within,
Yeah.
you are natural,
Of course.
you don't have to be that fake, or how am I looking?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So now, can you share with us how you balance your personal and professional life as a successful consultant dietitian and nutritionist? Like, it is very important, as we've been discussing all the while. The balancing is very, very important, and
True.
so
Really true. So for balancing, work-life balance, for work-life balance, my mantra is that I don't give priorities to my schedule. I schedule my priorities.
wow.
Yeah? So if I feel that it's a priority to meet Ajita, Italiya, so it has to be in my schedule. Yeah. So anyway, you can make out of time out of your busy schedule, and you can just do it.
Yeah.
So that's the main thing. And apart from that, my family helped me a lot for all these things. And I would like to say, when it comes to, female, and it's like women empower thing. So my mother-in-law helps me a lot. And I remember one incident that, like, my baby was 3 months old and I have to give my final exam of dietetics. And I was just about to, leave that exam. I don't want to study now. I want to
give up,
give up. Yeah.
Not able to get
And she's like, Keta, I'll come 1 month with you at Anand. Like, I studied it from Vidyanagar. She stayed with me.
Wow.
She looked after my baby. And I give my all exams.
How sweet.
So,
How
yeah,
sweet.
she's really,
You are
blessings. Yeah, she is blessing for me. I always say कि, पति के पीछे पत्नी का हाथ होता है, पत्नी के पीछे उसकी मदर इन लॉ का हाथ होता है. And this is so unusual actually. Otherwise,
the thing bahu and mother-in-law ka to matlab
yeah,
so it's a very different thing, and you're blessed to.
Of course, I'm blessed. And when I always narrate this incident, my husband used to say he is little jealous kind of. कि ऐसा बोलो ना कि 1 महीने हमने बाहर का खाना खाया था. There was nobody for us to cook. So my husband and my father-in-law has almost had eaten outside for a month.
Wow. So Keta, how do you use social media to spread awareness about healthy eating and nutrition?
That's really
because nowadays social media is it.
Of course.
That's the only thing.
I do agree with that. But yeah, so I use social media. When I started using social media, it was just for the fun and for stalking.
Yeah.
But then I thought, I am getting so much knowledge from the social media. Then why should not I spread my knowledge, or give education to the people? So I thought, let us do something. Let us educate the people with the social media. So I make reels in little fun way. Again, it should be trending, where I just place myself to that particular part. If I'm just checking and if I don't feel anything exciting or trending, I just scroll it. So I try to make it that education should be in a fun way or trending way, that people should get engaged in that.
Yeah.
And of course, there should be knowledge also.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I must add to it that you look good on the screen as well. You're having your beauty spot.
Yes. By the way, it's increasing. I should get it removed sometime.
It looks beautiful. You look beautiful on the screen as well. I've seen your videos.
Thank you.
So now you are very active on social media, as we discussed, and have a significant following also. So how do you incorporate your personal style in your work?
Okay.
Right. And like fashion, and do you believe that the way the clothes you wear affect
Yes. I believe in affect the way
and work?
So basically, there are some days where I don't want to get ready. There are some days, and that day I literally feel dull.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not looking good, so I cannot focus on my work and I don't feel good. But there are days, 5 days a week, where I actually wanted to look good, and that makes me feel more confident. So I feel this, getting ready or to being into fashion is really important part for a confident level also. Yeah. Right? And many more things I will learn from you, styling and so many things. And in fact, this is really important that way also. That is how it enhances your mood also. For example, for this interview, I wanted to wear sari today morning. I thought let me wear something because it's a feminine and Indian thing, so let me wear sari. But the bad part, I don't know how to wear it. So I tried to wrap around, but I got fail in that, and then I thought let me wear it. But I decided one thing, that every week I'm going to wear once in a week sari to learn. So learning is,
Yeah.
I mean,
You
it has to keep going,
yeah,
going and
yeah. Learning. I mean, life is a it's a learning process.
process.
actually.
Yeah,
The education never stops.
stops. Yeah.
Even though after getting degrees, I mean, there are so many things.
So many things to learn. I mean, I don't know. I mean, how much things I wanted to learn. I don't know how, when I'm going to be done with
Yeah, and as you said, the your dressing, your clothing definitely affects, the way you think, the way you feel,
Of course.
and the way others think.
others think of you. Yes, of
Because
course.
when you are, handling clients, when people come to you, you got to be more confident, and
course.
so that they can have confidence in you.
Yes.
Right.
Then only we can talk confidently with them, and they can have that confidence in us.
And
Trust.
you know what? Even for me, even I am not going anywhere. Morning, I have my bath and I am ready for the day.
Yes. And that makes you feel more motivated and confident that
Yeah.
I'm going to do something today for myself.
Yeah. Even like my younger one, he was small, and Sundays, earlier it was like Sundays were Sundays. Like
Yeah.
nowadays, Sundays are
Sundays
not
are
that way.
pajama days.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Yeah. So then, whenever I used to get up, dress up on Sundays also, my younger one, Mama, kahan ja rahe ho aap? I said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm at home. Then he's like, why are you dressed up?
Dressed up.
So, those are the days sometimes you want to feel good.
Good.
And
And I feel you should always looking for the next day, that what you are going to wear, or what is going to be your dress up. So if that enthusiasm or that thought in your mind will make you
yeah.
feel better.
And also, I want to put up something to the subscribers that, it's not that you need to wear branded clothes or, expensive clothes, then only you can look expensive. It's actually, how you wear it and
Yes.
not what you wear,
Of course.
So, and there are so many things like today you've worn a pearl neck piece. It's a classic thing. It goes with a lot of outfits. It's just that little efforts that you need to give to it. And, you already have a lot of classic things everybody has some
In their wardrobe.
wardrobe. Just need to give little efforts to put it across.
So that is what I learned from you actually. I mean, I have remember your, I'm seeing you and this. So, a small twist or small change in your routine, it actually lift up your mind and lift up your mood.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this, something new or some trial or what we say experiment.
Yeah.
And it's going to make you feel amazing.
I know. And then, that when you're dressed well, when your confidence is shown on yourself, and when someone comes and just compliments you already, then, you feel so good.
Wow, okay. I mean, जितनी मेहनत की सुबह की वो सारी सफल हुई.
And that is the thing we always women want to hear.
Yes, of course. Only once coffee in a day is enough. I mean, of course, that has to.
Okay. So let's go to another question.
Yeah.
How do you handle it when someone disagrees with your advice or recommendation?
Okay.
You must be facing a lot of clients that way. Oh, मुझसे इतना नहीं होता.
Yeah. और मुझे extreme जाना है.
Extreme जाना है.
So, initially when I have started my practice, of course, ये phase आता है. अभी नहीं आ रहा है because nowadays, वो हो गया है ना कि केता के पास जाएंगे, वो जो भी बोलेंगे वो सही होगा. So we have to follow that. But still ऐसा phase आता है initially. So when, it was like, for example, I am talking about keto diet. So अगर keto की requirement नहीं है, then also people are asking me कि keto diet दे दो. मेरे ये फ्रेंड ने तो कीटो करके 10 किलो कम किया था, तो मुझे भी कीटो करके 10 किलो कम करना है. एंड आई एम लाइक कि बेब्स, आपको नहीं ज़रूरत है keto diet करने की, you will be good with the normal eating pattern also. I mean, you can definitely reduce 10 kgs, but नहीं करना है. So then, see, we have to handle, sometimes we have to give them whatever they are demanding. So I used to give them, but then that is for 15 days and that is for the short term thing. Then slowly and gradually, I make them realize that whatever concepts you are having, that's wrong. Ultimately, I am your doctor, I am your dietitian, so I know your body better, okay, how it has to go. So of course, I will take consideration in your point in consideration, but ultimately I have to make them understand, but it has to be always trial and error method. So I have to give them trials, then there are many errors, and then they'll come at my own way.
So, Keta, like, if you could change one thing about the society, the way the society approaches food and nutrition, what it would be?
So I would like to change approach for the food to use it as a reward. I mean, people are using food as a reward. अच्छे मार्क्स आए मैकडोनल्ड में चलते हैं. अच्छे आज एग्ज़ाम ख़त्म हुई है, लेट्स डू पिज़्ज़ा पार्टी, राइट. देन आज बहुत गर्मी है, बहुत थकान वाला दिन है, लेट्स हैव सम आइसक्रीम. So you cannot use all this food as a reward, because in that way you are having all junk.
Right.
I mean, because why you prefer junk food? Because it gives you signal to your brain and it makes you feel happy. Because junk food में जो extra salt होता है, then the मैदा and sugar, which increases the serotonin level, which makes you feel good, right? So first thing, stop using food as a reward, and second thing, stop using food as an emotional stress buster. I mean, you might have heard that people binge eat when they are emotionally stressed out, low or weak. I mean, we have seen 2-3 movies also. If you have remembered that Dil Dhadakne Do mein Shefali is eating cupcakes because she got to know that her husband is having an affair. Then second, you might have seen that Sonam Kapoor wala movie, she is crying and having a tub of ice cream. So why you need food for the as an emotional stress buster? So this approach has to be changed towards.
But how do we ignore these kind of emotional something, whatever these happens. I think the eating habit, I mean, when you're eating good nutrition all the day, I think
then there won't be any craving problem,
or you won't get any cravings for these kind of food.
Yeah, so when we are eating healthy food, cravings will be really less, first thing. Second thing, as I told you, reward karna band karo. So we have the other options, like chalo aaj achhe marks aaye, let's go for football. Let's go for some jumping. Let's go for some trampoline, and let's do the party that way. First thing. And second thing, emotional eating. So definitely we need to take the help of psychologist or some therapy to move from that.
So it's said, that food is fuel.
Yeah. So I would like to say, okay, food is the fuel, and that's particular for the binge eating. We can say it goes perfectly with that food is fuel. It's not therapy. And when अगर आपको वो therapy की जैसे लेने की ज़रूरत पड़ी, then ultimately, boss, you are not fine. You are not healthy.
Yeah. Then I think you should see a
doctor, or you can take the medical help.
Right. So, Keta, what's your favorite way to de-stress and unwind your busy and a long day of work?
So for me, I used to finish my day, work day at 7:30 p.m. So I just rush to the house. I eat my dinner and then I wait for 2 hours, like my just, खाना सब digest होना चाहिए. Till the time I spend time with my kids, and बस 9:30 सीधा सो जाना है. And that's the best therapy for me. I used to take almost 7 to 8 hours sleep in a day. 9:30 to 5:30. So people are literally feeling कि 9:30 बजे कैसे नींद आती है. मैंने कहा busy day के बाद आ जाएंगे.
But it's like when you make a routine,
Yeah.
it वो हो ही जाता है. Starting में it is difficult
It is
to get that
difficult,
routine
but
done.
बस क्या करना है उसके लिए 2-3 दिन 5 दिन हैवी वर्कआउट करो मॉर्निंग में उठ के जल्दी उठ के डोंट स्लीप इन द आफ्टरनून यू कीप योर सेल्फ बिजी विंडो शॉपिंग करो अगर कुछ भी काम नहीं है दैट्स यू नो द बेस्ट वर्क व्हाट वी फीमेल कैन हैव एंड देन 9:30 को आराम से नींद आ जाएगी.
Okay. So, Keta, what are your insights, your thoughts about the lifestyle of this era?
Okay. So this era, I mean, I would like to say last era was better. Last era means, the generation of our Dada, Dadi, Nana, Nani was quite better that way. Of course, we have all the facilities right now, but then, AC, then luxury car and so many things. They were not having all these things, but still they were having good food, the good quality food. The grains, the millets, what they were getting were really good quality. First thing. Second thing, they were not having so many vehicles and a good commute system was really weak, but that way it was making them healthy. So kilometers तक चल के अपने काम के लिए जाना. So that was really good part for the health. Second, for females, particularly I would like to share for the females, like we were doing चक्की चलाना,
Yeah.
कुएं में से पानी खींचना,
Even the
छाछ करना. Then you might be knowing so many things. Then सभी चीज ऊपर के शेल्फ पे रखते थे. Right now we are having the homes where we are doing everything नीचे और वो भी चैनलाइज थिंग तो ऐसे ही सिर्फ टच करो और बाहर आ जाती है चीज़ें. सो जो वो चीज़ें हम फीमेल्स करते थे ना, सो यूजुअली ऐसा होता है कि फीमेल्स की अपर बॉडी लोअर बॉडी से वीक होती है नॉर्मली. दैट्स व्हाट द जेनेटिक्स आर. एंड ये सब चीज़ें एक्टिविटी करने से उनकी अपर बॉडी मोर स्ट्रांग होती थी. एंड हमारी आई हैव सीन सो मेनी क्लाइंट्स coming to me from the reference with orthopedic and physiotherapists that they were having some backaches, some shoulder aches, some trapezitis pain. This is really a great pain. Nowadays females are having. So वो सब चीज़ों की वजह से कम होता था. And nowadays we are facing all these problems. So lifestyle of this era is not good in a way of health.
Yeah. So our grandparents and they were blessed to have
Exactly.
that era.
चक्की चलाना was really good part rather than this machine car. So we don't need to then the workout करने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं पड़ती है.
Yeah. But I think now people have got alert also.
Yes,
Like
very true.
Nowadays when we see they have got alert and more active with their workout.
Yeah,
And
so that's our generation. But if you see our parents, not grandparents, but मम्मी को कुछ ना कुछ shoulder pain वगैरह है ही because they are mid generation.
Yeah, our generation has that habit of workout. But mid generation
is
never.
really suffering. That is what I say. In the morning only I saw a client. She was just unable to climb the stairs. Then रिक्शों में नहीं बैठ सकते, मतलब सिर्फ पैर अपना उठा के ऑटो में बैठना.
Like
That is also not possible. 2-wheeler पे एक्टिवा पे पीछे की सीट पे नहीं बैठ सकते. So there was so much problem.
Yeah. So okay. So we've got some wonderful insights about food, diet, health, and lifestyle, and got to know so many things today. And now it's time for some fun games.
All right.
So are you ready for it?
Yes, I'm all ready.
Okay. So I'll ask you questions, and it'll be choosing two things from that and why. So you can brief us about why did you choose.
Sure.
So first thing, if you had to choose between giving up a pizza or giving up chocolate for the rest of your life, which one would you choose and why?
Pizza. I'll give up pizza because when I see a pizza, I see a calorie of 200 calories of peas, then all fat junk food, that maida and cheese and no vegetables. So I would like to give up that. because higher calorie content. And of course, in a piece of chocolate, I can, think of that. I can cheat a little bit. Instead of 15-gram bar, I can have it 7 grams. So I can have it half. Then that sugar is giving me a little, again, as we have discussed,
Right.
a little boost.
Yeah.
So
Also,
and that,
I mean, dark chocolate
yes.
is healthier, that you can, have your
So-
sweet tooth.
Yes, of course. So whenever client is coming to me and asking me, do something for our sweet tooth, and I used to give them that you just have dark chocolate, which is sugar free. I mean, we are getting nowadays in market sugar free dark chocolate. So that caffeine in dark chocolate give them boost. So instead of piece of that pizza, we will have that caffeine. And nowadays, so I have a habit. I mean, I have tasted your Boho's coffee also, that cold brew. So I'm okay with cold brew also, and then I don't need to have chocolate.
Okay. So, second one now. What's the most ridiculous diet trend you have ever heard of? And did anyone actually follow it? Ridiculous one, and like that you've heard of.
Yeah, I have heard. I don't want to give the name, but I have heard that a person is following grape diet.
Grape diet.
Yes. So she is eating the whole week just grapes,
Oh.
nothing else.
I heard it for the first time.
so yeah, I ये तो रूटीन में आता ही रहता है कुछ ना कुछ कोई कभी दलिया डाइट करता है सो एवरी लंच दे आर डूइंग दलिया फॉर 3 months right they are doing just dalia for 3 months
Yeah.
then grape for 1 week only grapes nothing else then watermelon so every day watermelon so this is called fruit and they feel that they are getting detox from the diet they are getting weight loss from the diet and that's ridiculous.
But having like one particular food for a very long time,
Yeah.
I think you stop getting, your body gets used to with it, and you
Body
stop
gets
getting
used
the
to with
nutrition.
that definitely nutrition's deficiency would be there and this is I don't know ये कहाँ से आया grape diet no but I have really searched on Google about that so there are
There.
हाँ मतलब बट ये क्या होता है पता है किसी ने कुछ एक्सपेरिमेंट किया उसका कुछ रिजल्ट आया एंड दैट हैज बिकम द ट्रेंडिंग डाउट
Right.
that's the difference.
And I think I had heard that, you should even keep on changing the oils that you
Yes,
use. Like
every 3 months you
3
need to
months,
change the oil.
So you get all the nutrition from like groundnut oil or, sunflower oil or
Yes.
whatever oil.
So every 3 months you need to change the oil. Mostly we need to use PUFA and MUFA only. So the sunflower, safflower, groundnut oil, then olive oil, sesame oil, they all have this PUFA and MUFA. So we need to change according to the season.
And I think it will change the taste also.
Of course. I mean, हमने ने, we Gujarati do not eat that सरसों का तेल.
हाँ.
बट आई हैव यूपी वाले खाते हैं तो मैंने उसके झाल मोड़ी खाई थी सरसों के तेल वाले ओह इट वाज ऑसम
Okay. So if you had to describe your relationship with food using a movie title, what it would be?
ओके सो व्हेन इट कम्स टू फूड एंड व्हेन आई हैव टू प्रिस्क्राइब अ डाइट मैं हूं ना मैं हूं ना यार सो द वन स्टेप सॉल्यूशन
Yeah, it's that. मैं हूँ ना, मैं संभाल लूँगी सब.
आई कुड नहीं
Nice. Now, if you could only eat one color of food for the rest of your life,
green I don't want to answer of the question also
yeah, you're not even waiting for me to say bye.
okay
Yeah.
so greens I mean is the best color for the food and you are getting all the nutrients from all greens microgreens macrogreens millets that we know green millets that moong right so that's again high in protein so all microgreens are really good with all the micro and macronutrients and macro vegetables like broccoli and all green leafy vegetables they are full of nutrients so Green is the only color.
The only color. Absolutely. What's your favorite food pun?
So my favorite food pun for today it's pear because we made a better pear today.
So cute. Okay. So now time for some rapid fire.
Okay.
Quickly, okay? You have to be very quick with it.
Yeah.
First one, pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Ice cream or frozen yogurt?
Frozen yogurt.
Avocado toast or peanut butter toast?
Avocado toast.
Cauliflower or broccoli?
Cauliflower.
Tacos or pizza?
Tacos. एक ही खा सकती हूँ.
Soda or energy drinks?
Energy drinks when I'm in marathons.
Oh. Smoothies or juices?
Smoothies.
Salad or soup?
Both.
Dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
Dark chocolate.
Quinoa or brown rice?
Brown rice desi.
Oh. Okay. So that was a good one and very quick as well. So now we move on to another game.
Okay.
Now, here you put your quick thinking skills to it, like with a fun game.
Okay.
So it's called First Word That Comes to Your Mind.
Okay.
Okay. But with a little twist, you will have just 15 seconds to say everything that comes to your mind regarding that particular word.
So I have to tell so many things and particular.
Yeah, whatever comes to your mind with that word, whatever comes to your mind for 15 seconds, just keep on going.
Okay. Okay. That's really tricky.
So are you ready to play?
Yeah.
So here we go. Breakfast.
Okay, you should not skip the most important meal of the day. It has to be large meal. My son, Chiku. Then lots of fruits, paneer stir fry, chilla, poha.
Okay, stop.
Okay.
Oh, that was nice. Womanhood.
Proud. I'm proud being a woman. So many medical conditions, PCOD, lifestyle change, innocent, happy, caring, the most important part of family, a mother.
Okay, stop. Oh, nice. That was nice. Superfoods.
Okay, superfoods, they're rich in antioxidants, gluten-free. Okay, then there are millets, bajri, jawar, ragi, kodri types. They are healthy, full of minerals and vitamins.
Okay, stop. I think you can just go on and on if I don't stop.
Yeah, because it's my favorite subject.
Okay, so now comes fashion.
Oh God, Ajiliyaa. So, sari, being an Indian, blazer, black, white, shrugs, then pants, and many more fashion stores.
So that was some like out of your...
Yeah, syllabus, I can say.
Okay. Junk food.
Okay. Oh, I don't like it. I don't want to have it. And I'll stop to eat. I'll stop people to eat that. Pizza, pasta, cake, pastry, sugar, cheese, butter, cream, so many lists.
So many stop. So many things that I say, right? Okay. So, entertainment.
Entertainment, movies, running, going marathons, having post-marathon parties, then enjoying with kids, clinic, work.
Let's stop. Okay. Women of Ajiliyaa.
Oh, wow. Ajita, Italiya, Dr. Keta. Then you might be knowing many names, so you might be telling to the other viewers, so who are the women of Ajiliyaa?
Women of Ajiliyaa, stylish, confident.
Wow.
So that was very nice. And I think in the quick words also, we got to know so many things,
Yes, of course.
And it was a wonderful insight about everything, Keta. Thank you so much for coming here today. And we got
Thank
to
you so much
know,
for calling me also.
we got to know so many things. I mean, I believe life is a learning process and we learn from everyone, right? And you should never stop learning.
Right. That's the whole.
And had a wonderful time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ajita, and thank you so much for calling. It's really pleasure for me.
All right, folks, it's time to wrap up our episode. But before we do, I want to give a huge shout out to our guest Keta Shah for sharing her valuable time and insights with us. Now, all the amazing listeners out there, we hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we did. If you want to stay updated on all our upcoming episodes, be sure to subscribe to the podcast, follow us on social media. You know the usual drill. And if you're in the area, come and check out our exclusive designer collection that caters your elegant taste and celebrate diversity at Ajiliyaa. Let's remember that we are stronger when we lift each other up, support one another, and celebrate our unique journeys. Thank you for tuning into Women of Ajiliyaa podcast. And we can't wait to bring you some more fun and inspiring conversations in our next episode. See you.